The rates of ritual killings amongst our youths calls for concerns as the federal government has decided through the House of Representatives to clamp down on ritualists. The House of Reps members told Buhari that they should declare emergency on ritual killings in Nigeria. We are on the street to ask Nigerians what their experience was when we were young. Were they at the age of 15, 16, 17 thinking of how to do ritual? I'm Christian Chime and this is Voxpop on Flip TV.
Rituals or ritual killing, whatever, it's been there right from time.
When you were a young boy, did you do like all this our young guys?
No, I didn't do it, but then I heard of somebody doing it, but it was not as rampant as what we have today. That is the difference. Even right from Jesus Christ and Muhammad, ritual killing has been there, but it's not as rampant. It was not as rampant as this. And then ritual killings was not popular. Like today is popular. It can happen anywhere. Then it doesn't happen. It didn't happen anywhere. Once people hear of it, then they take action, because they know that this is against humanity. But today, it's no longer against humanity. It is fashionable. Poverty?
There was poverty then, when you were young.
That was poverty. Poverty was not as pronounced then as we have today. Then, those who were poor then, they can feed 3 square meals. But they are still called poor people. But today, even to get breakfast for some Nigerians is a huge task. You know what I mean by huge task? So in other words, they don't have hope. They only accept their fate. Today, if it comes with food to eat, thank God. And if it doesn't come with food to eat, thank God. So in other words, they don't care when they die. They don't. Yes, now it is. In fact, it is something else. I don't even know what to call it again. It is something else. What? A 17-year-old boy doing ritual killings. What? Then, hell, like what I said earlier. Then those who were into ritual killings, they were not young ones. They are old figures. They are old figures who thought that they have wasted their life and they want to get rich by all means. So they went to the but now you are still doing jam. You have just finished WAEC, waiting for jam to come and then go for it. Then you are taking on getting money. So you understand? Yes. Apart from poverty, government's inability to do what is right for the citizen is part of the cause of youth. Because sometimes poverty on its own, sometimes poverty is responsible for it. And we have other cases where you can say largely it is because government has paid of some sort. It begins to do commercial business. Sure, you understand? Commercial transportation. Now, government policy now frustrated that effort. Government policy now frustrated that effort. What do you think it will become the decision of that person? If he is not godly, if that man is not to a large extent godly, he will definitely do otherwise. And he will not give himself that idea. Somebody else who is into that will give him that idea, and he will give him the proof. I mean, the evidence. Look at yourself. I didn't go to primary school. I didn't go to secondary school. I didn't go to university, let alone master. And here I am, living fine on ritual killings. So you went to primary, sir? At all. They don't support ritual killings. But the truth is that human beings do it, and this human being includes Christians and Muslims. So, but the question is, those who call themselves Christians or Muslims and they are into this, if you ask me, they are not Christians or they are not Muslims. Yeah.
We're still young, but our government did not give us opportunity. Even though you make effort, they will try to frustrate you. Unless you as a father, young father, see load and teach your children, keep them somewhere. You will be suffering when your children will be studying for that effort you are making for them. So if you are talking of our way,
When we were 17 years old, did you think of
money ritual. Even now, I'm not thinking of that.
So why is it that this young people
Frustration is too much in this country.
for a young person,
I swear to God.
40 years, 50 years,
When you as a father, you can provide what your son or your child need, and the child need that urgent, and it's important. What we want the person to do. If the person go and steal, you know what is there. Government will still come involved. Either they call you one name to exchange somebody in the prison, but they will still call your name. So I'm not in support of rituals. I'm not in support, but I say let our government work hard.
so you are blaming the government.
If there can be, because God is feeding His children. Government, if they are ready, but I'm not begging government.
Are you blaming the government?
I blame government every day, every minute. Because you can remember when Marwa is moving well. Have you heard about? Are you hearing about ritual? Are you hearing about rituals too much? Are you hearing about criminal? You see what is happening now. Tinubu and his boys is taking over Lagos, has taken over Nigeria. If they can do it, but I see the God will serve will not let them to go.
What do you want the government to do now? Since you are blaming the government.
If the government is ready, let them create job. If your father is working for government because he have intention that maybe tomorrow he will receive pension, he will spend all his salary to make sure that he train his children well. And when the children grow well, they will not think of rituals. They will know that there is a space for them. Maybe tomorrow their father will establish one thing for them to manage. Or tomorrow they will meet good government that will establish something that will manage. But this government of now, I say, they are zero. And the government of 2023, that one is no number.
Why do you say so?
I say no number. By grace of God, there will be no Nigeria by then.
Thank you very much. Your name?
My name is Ono Hachijoke.
And now is basically the pressure, the societal pressure is fast on the rise now compared to what we have then. And then there is
pressure now.
that's what I'm saying, it's on the rise now. It's fast rising, like on the increase. Back then, you still had that moral value still being upheld by the parents. So even now, as we speak, the parents are also under pressure to deliver, to bring something, because you carrying out your responsibilities will require a lot. So you're trying to get food on the table, and at the same time, please help me. Please, you're trying to get food on the table, and then the food on the table, trying to get that food now cannot be compared to how you would have gotten the food then.
When I was young, no matter how bad it is,
you still can get something, and then
now,
the parents can come home, and even when they're coming home, they will buy you something. The economic situation then cannot be compared to what we have now. So all still will fall on the economic situation. So it's like a jungle, and a country is not supposed to be a jungle where it is the survival of the fittest. So if you make a country a jungle where it's the survival of the fittest, you get all kinds of moral decadence, because who cares about morals? Who cares about morals? Now, let's be sincere. You and I know 16, 17, when they come home with this money or when they go about with this money, bros, if you're broke, you will collect this money from them. If you are broke, because that's what I'm saying. The parents who are broke, who do not have poverty can cause a lot. You understand? It takes only the grace of God for you to stand on your ground and say, no, this is not right. I don't want this your money. I don't want this lifestyle. It takes the grace. As the events are unfolding now, it takes just the grace of God to stand strong and still uphold that moral values.
What do you think the government should do?
And who is the government? Because we speak about this government like there are some invisible forces. You know, I love the fact that during the EndSARS, a lot of young people were brought into the light. They started seeing a lot of things and understood who really is the government. I tell people, you and I, we are the government. We pay these people. They are our employee and we are the employer. Let's begin to have a change in mindset that we are the government. Because when we make them the government, when we begin to make them look like the government, they begin to fail on their responsibility because so much is expected of them. And when they fail, because they are the government, because we think power is in their hands, that's why they have the power. They have the power. No, we have the power. We are the government. So when we start having this change in our mindset, then we begin to understand that we can change things from our perspective, not from their perspective. So when you say government, now that is, we understand that part now. So what do you think we should do? So what do you think we should do? You understand?
But that's the question.
Because
what do you think we should do?
You know, we came up with this EndSARS and then we got results. This police brutality is no more as it used to be. It's a result, whether you like it or not. That's because we exercised just part of our power. We have a lot of power. And that's why the power is in our hands. And that's why come 2023, anytime you have election, these people will come to us because they know they need that power. So they want to take that power from us.
Okay. Thank you very much. Your name, sir?
My name is Obina.
Thank you. Nice one.
Because I don't want my money lost. My money, you see, richer money no do okay for body. You go do okay for you, but at last,
See all those young guys with cars.
you won't go join them. I ask you, won't go join them. See, my tell those upon vanity upon vanity. Tomorrow again, maybe they will tell us, this is me no sleep with woman, or me no ride car. Some of them go ride car, but at last, you no go last. See, my tell something like this. My show why they okay for me. Anytime I get money, I know say that number one. I get peace of mind every day. But this one, their own rituals, Oga. If they knock down the door for them, their mind don't come out. That's why you say
those days, when they young, no do rituals those days. Why is it that now they do rituals?
because money no dey now. Money no dey for town. No money for country where we dey. That's why everybody don't join now.
Then we get poor people then now.
That time they value their things now. Nowadays nobody value their things. Girlfriend, if you want get girlfriend now, your girlfriend go tell say you go buy iPhone 11 for her before you get girlfriend. If you want go toast girl now, you go hold better phone before you go toast girl now. Now before then you cannot hold anything, you can toast girl. You mean the girl will accept you. Yes. No be now. You know if you get any girl right now. Where we do? For where? For all of them say now chibon girls, all of them do now. They don't become chibons. If you don't get money, they on your own. If you get your money, girls go there with you. That's one life.
From the teenagers. Yeah. You see, this thing you are saying now, we just discussed it in my house this morning before I left. You see, sometimes it's from the parents. Why I say so is that if you don't have a mad parents, a child will go astray. Over pampersness of a child make a child to be spoiled. But when a child finds out that the father is a crazy man is not a man that naked walking down the street. You see, God that created that honor of the children He knows why he left it to under a man's care. Are you hearing me? My brother, after God is a man. You know that? After God is man. So when the man fails in responsibilities, these are the results. Now listen, a lot of men have failed their responsibilities. What are the responsibilities? You don't care to know. All you know in the morning, wake up, your children go to school, come back. You don't know what your children are doing in the school. Are you hearing me? Now, you see a child that's supposed to come back home 6:30, 7. Your child will be coming back after 10 in the night, 11 o'clock in the night. You don't care to know. Now you come out, you seeing a child moving with a kind of paper. Your spirit, particularly, don't lie, because you as a art. When a child is moving with somebody, a boy, a child that your spirit don't accept, you ignore it. Instead, you call your child, I don't want to see with this so person again. That is a decision of a father. And every father needs to have what called principle. If you don't have a principle, you can't maintain home, you can't control home, not talk of children. Are you hearing me? That is why in a government today, any child that not well brought up, when he give me a power to rule Nigeria, he misuse everything. He will useless all the resources. Are you hearing me? As I'm telling you right now, look at the teenagers. Go to First Gate. You know First Gate Agidin Media. When I was young, when you go to mechanics, the people that you see that are coming with the big cars, you will see a kind of big men, rich men, people that are coming. But today, go to First Gate here, Mechanic Village. You see the kind of boys that are coming with the big cars. You even are too old to those boys. Those children, some of them be like this young boy. What are they doing? You come from a home, you come from a father. You have a father, has a mother. You are coming with a G-Wagon of 20 million, 30 million. You are coming at X5. You are coming at Lexus 1758, expensive motor, which you that to near that you be afraid. A child that is not up to finish secondary school, or maybe about to enter university, you ride a motor carry. You say your son is doing well. You're doing well. You don't know what he's doing for living. Maybe tomorrow when we use you as a ritualist, you know that he's doing well. My brother, most of the problem comes from the parents. Because the parents who does not want to know, all you know, my child is up to. It's not like that. Anybody God have blessed to be rich will be rich, whether young or old. But not that the teenagers will be using a G-Wagon, using motor of 50 million, 25 million, 35 million, even all these small cars that just like a dust to their eye. My brother, when you go to First Grade, where you see all those children, some of them wear knicker, wear a ordinary t-shirt. You'll be asking who is the owner of this car. You'll be looking around. You will see all these small kids. You see what happened the other time. You see a lot. How many am I going to say? So when the parents have failed their responsibilities, and sometimes government don't even look into the consideration, the source, the income. Sometimes not the jobless. Sometimes not a part of no job. No, it's lack of caring. Some parents, some father, some mother, they only after their shop, their business, their office, their work. They don't care to know the kind of mingling, the kind of association, your son or your daughter, who is his friend. So, my dear, that is it. God bless you.
There's no better way to say that our upbringing, however, goes a long way in our decisions as young people and also as old people. The morality in our society is something that is a thing of the past. Today, our youngsters have no morals, as it were. People have reacted and said that the government should be blamed, while others say the parents should also take part of the blame. I'm Christian Chime. You can also comment on the topic and click on the notification button and also subscribe to Flip TV. Bye for this is Voxpop on Flip TV.